Just been to the Kalbarri Bakery.
What, pies? That's what they're like in a minute.
A custard tart,
Eclair.
a chocolate eclair, and a loaf of bread. $25. So I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But we're sitting now in front of the water. We'll go and check out the War Memorial in a minute. What's pie like?
So pies, I'd say 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Maybe 6.
Right.
6, 7 out of 10.
So
not bad.
Not bad, but not like we've had.
Not like, oh my God, I'd yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So we're down at, I suppose you'd call this the waterfront, Kalbarri waterfront.
Yeah.
There's a war memorial here. There's a boat ramp. There's a kids' play area.
Everything you
and
want.
Barbecues.
Everything you need and want.
Yeah, and I think this might be where the pelican feeding is, but we have been sleeping in and we've missed the pelican feeding. John doesn't really care about the pelican feeding.
Not really.
8:45 every morning they feed the pelicans here.
8:45.
It's like a bomb.
And they died 4, is it? 4.
So look,
For you.
like a torpedo, is it?
Yeah. And they died for you and me.
Back here, written in big stones. It looks like it's a memorial garden too, John.
Yeah.
We have got our mics on today.
And it is windy as.
It is. It's almost cyclonic. So, yeah.
Hopefully they work.
Are we allowed to walk on here? Do you think?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
And then we got.
Gun turret.
Is that a machine gun?
Gun turret. It's not a machine gun, but I imagine a rapid fire. I don't know.
From a ship.
40mm.
Here we go.
Power operated.
This 40/60 AA Beaufort was presented to the town of Kalbarri by the Royal Australian Navy. Beaufort.
It's like a little Gatling gun under there. You've got another one there and 2 more there. So quite a few in the one.
That's where they sat. Look at that.
There's sites where they line it up with.
Imagine sitting in that hole, John.
And then they'd be able to get in that hole. Maybe this door opened. Yeah, this door opened.
Oh, it's a door. Oh, there you go.
That's how you get in. Probably shouldn't be touching it. Oh, there's a sign there. Look, don't touch.
There isn't. You're a rat bag. All right.
Boer War. Yeah.
Boer War.
Yeah.
Boer War or Boer War? Boer. I think it's Boer. There. And then we've got World War One. World War Two. Korea War. Vietnam War.
You don't realise how many wars there were, do you?
You don't, do you? And then this one says peace. We come up here. The Boer War, 1899 to 1902, with 518 killed.
This is a very interesting one, isn't it?
It is. Wow. World War One, 1914 to 1918.
Nearly 60,000 people killed.
Wow. 59,258.
I wonder if that's just Australians or all up.
I'm not
That's
sure.
all up, surely.
World War II, 1939 to 1945, 33,365 killed. I would say it would just be Australians.
That's a lot of people.
The Korean War, 1950 to 1953, 278 killed. The Vietnam War, 1962 to 1972. That went for 10 years.
To 1972. That was still going when we were born.
Yeah, 423 killed. And then up the top here, it must light up at the night time. But there was also a plaque around here, John.
Yeah, it's just that saying they always say before the services.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget.
They need to look after it a little bit better, though, I reckon.
If we come over here, it seems to be a remembrance garden there. It has got little plaques in there. They look very hard to read. There's one up here I can read. Robert Charles Norman. I think it says 1930 to 2003, RAN, so Royal Australian Navy, RX 6472 maybe, Chief P.O. Coxswain, You Are Sailing, loved brother of Geraldine Miles. That's nice. Here's Roger Phelps, 42nd Battalion, WX 22482. Miss you, Dad.
Well, some plaques stayed good and some didn't.
Yeah. So if you follow us on our cemetery channel, the Historic Cemetery Australia, you'll see that when we're going to cemeteries and we come across ex-servicemen, I do the best I can to find a picture of that ex-serviceman and to put his service history up. So I'm going to try to do that for a few of these people.
Yep. And again, thank you for your service.
Yeah. When you hear like this and see this, see that written numbered, how many died.
Died for us so we can live in
That's
this beautiful
crazy.
country.
So keep this country beautiful. In loving memory of Cliff Ross.
Yeah.
Lest we forget, VX 45493. But have a look, viewers. Anyhow, that's a really nice war memorial, isn't it?
Just wish they looked after it a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go and find some more things around Kalbarri. We brought you to a place called Mushroom Rock. It was about 6 kilometres out of town and it is so windy.
So windy, so windy.
Now, while we're saying that, apparently it is because of the time of year we're travelling.
Yeah.
If we were doing this trip with all the other tourists and all the crowds and everything, apparently it's not as windy on the west coast.
But it's definitely worth having a bit of wind and less people, I reckon, because you don't have to line up or there's no crowds.
Yeah.
It is good.
All right, so Mushroom Rock, it says formed by wind and wave erosion, the sandstone layers of the cliffs that rise more than 100 metres above the ocean, and then the wind and the wave erosion. So we're 100 metres above the ocean, and this is what happens. So we've got to go for a little bit of a walk. We have got our microphones on again, so we're sorry if it still comes out as...
I might actually...
I think you should change it, John.
I will change it, because you got a little magnet on these sort of things. You can take the magnet... Oh, Jesus. You can take the magnet off, it's a little magnet, so I can stick that under there and then just magnetise it back together. So it's under there like that. So hopefully that's a little bit better, makes it a little bit better.
All right, well we'll go and see if we can, let me put my paper down in here. Can't forget my information paper. Get my hat. Let's do this, John. I can hardly open the door. All right, this is from the car park.
Like normally you can see right past all that foggy stuff, isn't it?
We're not sure if you can see on the camera, but above the ocean, it kind of looks like foggy, salty.
Yeah, that's very strange. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before.
All right, there's a sign down here.
There's no chairs though.
Welcome to Mushroom Rock.
How far's the walk?
So there is a loop. Hang on, I'm going to take my hat off because it's going to blow away. There is a loop you can do. You can walk it apparently. It's a class 3 walk.
Oh, this will definitely blow a dog off the chain.
Yeah. And you can go from the Mushroom Rock car park, and then you can walk around to Rainbow Valley car park, but we're actually just going to drive it. It says a 1.5 kilometre walk and allow 2 hours.
You know, if I turn my head the wrong way, I can't hear you with the wind blowing. It's that loud in my ear.
So loud.
Cliff risk area, danger.
We'll see if we can find this rock just by... It doesn't
I think it's over there.
That's Rainbow Valley, Rainbow whatever I just said. I read on Wiki it's only a short walk.
Short walk?
To see the rock.
So we go down. I wish the colours of this ocean would come out in the film. I've done so many on my phone, it just does not come out, eh? The colours of the water.
It's quite magnificent, isn't it?
This would be a really good test for our mics.
So you can push a pram down here, but there's these logs. So you just have to sort of forward drive it over the logs, but easy access for a pram.
Not a wheelchair.
No, I wouldn't bring a wheelchair down here.
If it wasn't windy though, like it's 30 degrees though, if it wasn't windy it'd be hot.
Oh, there it is.
Where?
See the mushroom down there?
Oh, yeah, I see it. Isn't it funny though? They will put a, they'll find a rock or something and they'll make it like a monument so people come and see it, and people do, they come and see it.
Think it looks like something and call it its name, and then whoop,
yeah, like
it's a landmark.
Yeah, like any landmark, they'll just call it something and then people go and find it, and that's what you do. Oh, it's getting a bit hairy fairy.
Apparently this spot right here, right where we're standing, is a perfect spot for whale season, John.
Oh, okay. You right to walk?
How do I know, do you ask? How do I know that it's a perfect spot for whales?
Let me ask you, hang on a minute. How do you know it's a perfect spot for the whales?
Because look at this pole. See the picture of a whale?
Looks like the Mushroom Rock to me.
Oh! Is
that the Mushroom Rock?
It's the Mushroom
Rock.
Rock.
Oh, no way! You were wrong for a change.
I just saw it, I thought it was a whale's tail.
Oh my! This wind would blow you over.
Okay, we're not going to go too far. I think we might just go up there,
Do you want me to walk it down?
Alright, so where we're looking at is kind of about in there. It's the shape of a mushroom.
Oh, well, off to the next adventure. What's the next one?
Rainbow something.
That's right, I have the selfie stick. Yeah, you know that means I ain't giving it back. Well, I should just take it off me anyway. The car, finally, out of the wind. You would not think it's actually windy in the car, would you?
It's not windy in the car.
No, you wouldn't think it's windy in the car.
Oh, when you're sitting in the car, no.
It's hard to hear, isn't it, out here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually going to give you back the selfie stick before you take it off me. Oh, geez, you took it off me quick. Could have waited.
Okay, we've left where Mushroom Rock is and we've turned right out of that street and we've come to Rainbow Valley. Now, apparently, when you look out, you can see rainbows from the sea spray. But I would imagine that would be at certain times of day because it doesn't look like rainbows now. Rainbow Valley, so this is part of that, so the trail. And the trail, there's the car park and you've got to walk down here to get to the trail. And that's at Mushroom Rock over there. Can't see any rainbows. All right, John, we've got some history for you.
Some history for me?
Information.
Oh, I love history.
So we've come down this road, hey, and it's goes onto a beach. We're not sure if we can drive on the beach.
I think you can. There's little tracks there.
There's lots of tracks, but
Nice and powdery. Let's go.
I looked at it and I went, no, it's too soft. We're not going on it.
I was like, yeah, let's go.
All right, we've come down specifically for this rock.
Well, this rock.
Okay.
And look, it's even got a seat built into it. Look at that.
It has.
Look
You
at
sit
that.
down and I'll read it to you.
How cool
John.
is that?
All right.
Although
so,
it's quite hot, but anyway.
So this beach and this area, it is believed that the first permanent landing of white man in Australia was recorded here. This is at the mouth of the Whitacarrow Creek.
I think if it was this time of year, I would have got back on the boat and went somewhere else.
No. But they couldn't, John. They couldn't get back on the boat. Waterloos and Jean Pilgrim were cast away by Commander Francesco Pelzanert after the wreck of the Dutch East Indian travelling vessel, the Batavia.
Well, that's got to suck.
It ran aground on the northern group of the Abrolhos Islands. Okay, that is Abrolhos Islands. Try to say that 3 times.
Can't even say it once.
In the year 1629 AD. Now that's not
unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Cars coming. Really?
Yeah.
We're in the middle of freaking nowhere. Anyway, keep going.
Did you hear that year?
No, we missed it.
1629
Wow.
AD.
Wow.
So there you go. 2 fellows from a shipwreck.
So that was before
Six-
17, before they actually landed here?
Yes, before
Wow.
they went to Queensland in 1770, but they were permanent. So these men were stranded, and so they had to live here.
Yeah, so I always thought 1770 was the first landing, the first white men to come to Australia.
Well, there you go.
Oh no, Botany Bay they came to as well, didn't they?
Botany Bay Australia was discovered.
Yeah, so, yeah, okay. I should have really listened more at school.
But hang on, okay, Australia was discovered, but these people wouldn't have even known it was Australia. They've just landed.
Yeah.
They've been in a shipwreck and been
I sort
on
of thought
land.
it was an island.
Yeah. I don't know. History confuses me. How about you guys?
Me
Pop
too.
it in the comments below.
Oh, in the comments.
Yeah. If all these dates that we're coming across, it really contradicts what you've been taught at school.
Yep. Oh, there's another backpacker over there.
Where?
There, look.
I think that man's...
He's getting his machete out, I think.
I don't think he is. Let's go.
All right.
So even though I wasn't going to take you to another beach, this is one of the popular places at Kalbarri. I believe that you can go and snorkel and look at the fish habitat. It's called the Kalbarri Blue Holes. Is the tide? It looks like the tide's coming in now, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm only just here with the wind.
So we won't be able to see much, but we thought we'd take you just to give you a quick look. So it is safe to swim here.
Look, these are just sit in those little rock pools.
Yeah, that's what it's all rock pools that you can sit in.
Wow, look at you go.
Tide's definitely coming in. I just got my feet wet.
Look at you go. My God.
Oh, John.
What?
We have oysters.
Yeah. All been picked dry. Is that the word, picked dry?
Yeah. No, but the wave came up just as I stepped on it, so my shoe got wet.
Oh, see, I missed that. Oh, sort of.
Look how clear it is.
It's beautiful and clear.
Now I'm petrified because I'm standing on all these oysters. So they say this is the perfect place to snorkel because it's just all these rock pools, and when the tide goes out, there's all these beautiful fish in here, but we've come down at the wrong time because we didn't realise it was here. Oh, careful, John. See, don't wear thongs on rocks. Did anyone see the film clip? So by the time you guys see this, it would have happened months ago, but did you see the film clip on the news about the tiger shark that swam in at Monkey Mire? And it literally swam in and nearly beached itself. It was chasing a turtle. And it just goes to show you that sharks do come right up to the edge of the water.
He nearly got beached. He came that close.
It was that close. But Jessica Hudson and I we were in that water above our ankles only a week ago. So that's a bit freaky. So we're back in the caravan after been to the bakery and done all the, touristy stuff. And I'll just tell you a little bit about John with his custard tarts. There's two types of custard tarts you can buy. There is premix, which are the ones that look really yellow and they're raised and
they're bloody horrible.
There's no creases or craters in there. And then there is your custard tart that is made from scratch with real eggs. And they're the ones that John likes.
Yep.
Anyhow, they're the ones that John likes.
You've got the real egg in them.
Can I have a look at the top?
So they're all sunken. And you're almost little.
Yeah, she chose the smallest one there. Do you think she was trying to tell me something?
I'm not going to say anything. I'll get in trouble with it.
Anyhow, you've taken a few bites out of your custard tart. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the yummiest properly made custard tart, but I suppose you'll probably say that's the one our daughter Rebecca does for you.
Oh, sure, yeah.
1 being the yuckiest.
I'd say
one.
8.5.
8.5? Well, that's not a bad score.
Pretty good.
All right. So, Kalbarri Bakery's okay.
Yeah, and the pies were 50-50.
The one thing about their pies, though, is it didn't give me a tummy ache. I get a tummy ache from a lot of meat pies, and I didn't get a tummy ache, so that was a good thing. But yeah, I reckon 5 out of 10 for the pies. Can you? Alright, we're currently in Kalbarri.
Yep.
And we've just done the nature's window.
Yep.
I'll pop a photo up right here. Otherwise you'll see lots of photos on our Instagram, but yeah, check out that.
Pretty much looks like a miniature, I had it in my head, it's gone. Grand Canyon.
We all did it's a 500 metres there and then 500 metres back, so a kilometre round trip. Yeah, and it's like this.
That's why we're puffing.
So, me, because my knee's gone and I've got bad feet, so it was a bit of a hike for me. But beautiful.
Beautiful. Well,
bit like the nature's window in Malta that collapsed.
Yeah, yeah.
But also the river's not running at the moment here, so if the river was running, the pictures would be unbelievable.
Amazing. Yeah.
And then when we took our pictures, Jessica had a look, and we noticed that.
Yeah, that way.
we noticed that we didn't position ourselves correctly in the picture, so you don't really get to see the water. Anyhow, we're off to the skywalk now.
So we'll see you there.
Alright, can you see the skywalk there? Will John go on it? That is the burning question. Let's see.
Baby Amy's are so cute.
Okay, John, so I just said to the viewers, will you go on the skywalk?
If you paid me enough money, I would.
Well, let's
Maybe,
see.
I don't know.
Oh, it depends if Dion makes it wobble or not, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
See how high it is. Looks high.
I walked around the lava.
Me too.
Grandma!
Oh, Grandma's dead.
Go on, take Grandpa on the skywalk.
You're dead because you walked in the lava.
Alright, take Grandpa's hand and take him on the skywalk. Hold his hand, Hudson, because Grandpa's a scaredy cat. You can see through the floor. Look, they've got a chicken track. No, go on right to the end, John. You can do it.
Why's your hand sweating so much?
This side.
You kind of did it, John.
This ain't that bad, actually.
Shit, stop! You're not funny.
I knew Dion would start to do that.
Do that with me.
With you.
Doesn't do anything there, John. You got to be there, John.
There.
Oh,
I
oh.
like that.
Typical son-in-laws.
You're awesome.
There's even a shop here, like a cafe. Coffee shop, treats.
Oh!
See if we can get rid of the lava.
Down my place.
Mama, there's not even in the lava.
No, we'll lava now. Chicken track, and look, I'm doing it.
You just stepped
What if we jump? I need 110 kilos to jump.
110 at the end.
No.
Oh! No, I want to go in the lava. You go in the lava.
When I walk on this, I go boing, 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 boing.
If I walk in the lava.
John and Hudson's new game, he's just walking on the lava. Well, Hudson's new game, I should say, and Grandpa gets it all the time. Grandpa, 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 the floor's lava. Oh, Grandpa's just hating it too.
Grandpa,
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm at the end of it.
Oh, I'm trying. Oh, Nelly got it. Ah! Yeah. I made it. Hey!
Okay. All right, let's have a look. It's a bit whiffy. Maybe it's just the spot we've stopped at. Look at it. I don't know, I just thought it was going to be like salt, pink salt on top. It looks like, well, probably in the camera it looks better, but it looks like murky water to me from here. But I've also... All right, so John is trying to put some drone up. It is a little bit windy. Let's see if he gets a good amount of footage, and if he does, I'll stick it in right now. Yeah.
Look at that, it's pink there.
Oh, is it? Oh, can you see the pink? Can you?
Yeah.
Grandma can't really see the pink.
Right there, and look over there, going more pink.
So we've left the pink lake. Now, I'm hoping my microphone's working. Things are just not going right for us today. We are at Lynton Station. It is a heritage site. It is the old convict depot, and it's where convicts, they had these leave passes, and they would come here and be, I think, allocated to wherever. I don't know exactly, I can't remember what I found out. But anyhow, the Lynton Convict Depot, 1853 to 1856. Once again, I've got John practicing his drone skills, and I'm hoping he's going to do well with that. Now there's an old building that's actually quite intact, and then there's one that's, two that's fallen apart. There's even, this is near the Linger Longer at Lynton homestead. It says drive in, and there's a museum, mill and cemetery. Ooh, I wonder if we can get in there. I'll read you this sign. It says, "Welcome to the Port Gregory Convict Hiring Station. We invite you to explore the only remaining site where it is still possible to view how a convict hiring depot was laid out and functioned in the 1850s in Western Australia." So we got the depot was here. And number 2 was the officers' quarters. Number 3 was the commissariat. Number 4 up here was the hospital. Then you had a bakehouse, a lime kiln, the lockup, a well, a magistrate's quarters, a blacksmith's shop, a graveyard, which is just up here, Lynton Barn, Lynton Mill, and Captain Sanford's homestead. So up here somewhere is a graveyard. Oh, you know where I'm going to go next. Anyhow, let's go up to this old building. There's actually signs. There's signs around to show you what's what. We'll go over to this little building first. So number 9 was the magistrate's quarters. Following Sanford's resignation as assistant superintendent in 1853, the resident magistrate for the Victoria district, William Burgess, was required to relocate to Lynton, where he was temporarily accommodated in the commissariat, can't say that word, until the magistrate's quarters, thought to be this building, were completed. Okay, we'll walk down to the next number. How'd you go with the drone, John?
It's very windy, but I think I got okay.
Good.
Remember to press record.
Awesome, that's
always a bonus.
yeah. I wonder why there's a step here to get over.
A what?
Way up to Ron's Memorial.
I think it's
Yeah, there's a step here. I don't think I'm going to climb it. Jessica's just told me some exciting information about that house, so we'll go. Oh, I can't wait to tell you the information about this house. It is exciting. Probably blokes won't be interested in, but any of us girls that like what I'm going to tell you will think it's interesting. Are you going to climb over that and see what Ron's Memorial is?
Where?
Over that.
There, and go where?
I don't know, you must go up the hill. Up all the way up there. I don't know.
Okay, I've got to start my track down now. Wow, I could use a drink of water. You know me, guys and girls, I am scared of heights. And look how high I am. The road is all the way down there. That's alright. Show must go on. Okay, how do I get back down? That's the thing. Which way did I come up? Oh, looks like I go down that way. That way. Alright, let's go. Let me turn it around. Oh, here we go. I get all the way down there. Looks like I could just pick those cars up. Huh. Anyway, let's go. Right, well, looks like it might be another track this way. Heaps of tracks. Oh, I don't know. I lost the track. Really lost the track. Really do. I think I'll go down this way. And I made it down the bottom. Oh. Okay. Down.
Okay, this is the depot building. Measuring 17 metres by 9 metres, it was completed in 1856, shortly before the whole complex was closed. Until then, the men slept under canvas. Designed to accommodate up to 80 men, a double row of hammocks would have been needed. Mess arrangements are not known. Here we go. Oh, all right. It says enter at my own risk, but oh, there's so much to read. You were standing in the restored depot building designed to accommodate 80 convicts, a double-tiered row of hammocks slung down each side. That would have been required. However, as it was not completed until 1855, resident convicts lived under canvas for the greater period of the convict hiring station's operation. The actual number varied between 5 and 40, as most ticket of leave convicts were hired out for service in the district. This is so cool in here. Although this building was called the depot, the whole complex was known as the Port Gregory Convict Hiring Depot. I want to find the information Jess told me about. This could be it. This is it. You ready for it? Now, I love musicals. Does anybody else like musicals? Pop it in the comments below. I love musicals. Are you ready for this? Lynton and The King and I. The real life heroine of the musical The King and I was Mrs. Anna Leon Owens, who in her earlier life was married to the commissaire, you know that word, I'm going to show you the word. Okay, that's a word I'm trying to say. So she was married to that storekeeper here at Lynton. She had an adventurous life which included time in India, an attempt to establish a school for young ladies in Perth, and governess to the children of the King of Siam, which is Thailand. Read all about her in the album below. And so they've got an album here. Look at that. That is really exciting. Okay, on to that. After that, it says, did you know that Port Gregory was the unlikely scene of the birth of Australia's self-powered heavy haulage industry? When the Brigantine rigged Dazzler arrived at Port Gregory in June 1859, on board was a Bray steam traction engine, the first powered vehicle for people and cargo to be used on Australian roads. Intended to carry lead from the Geraldine mine to the port, it became hopelessly bogged in sand. Well, you just have to ask John about being bogged in sand, don't you? Never to be used for the purpose for which it was imported. Wasn't that the coolest thing about The King and I? That's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. This one looks a bit decrepit. Look at all those rocks in it. It's the lockup. Although the hiring depot was not a primary place of incarceration, provision was needed for the offenders requiring short-term imprisonment or those awaiting transport to Fremantle for more serious offences. A temporary wooden structure served this purpose until the jail was completed. The cells measure 1.2 metres by 2.2 metres. Okay, so we've walked up to this little cemetery. Only 3 graves there, Jess, that you can see? Yeah. 3. But I'll give you a little story. It says 1 acre was set aside here for a church and site and cemetery. All right, so I'd say that's all the 1 acre. The church and a planned surrounding stone wall were not constructed. Among the 10 or 11 burials that took place here were 5-month-old Mary Henshaw and her 11-month-old brother James, who were the children of Corporal Henshaw. Also was Frances Doran, wife of Corporal Doran. She died during childbirth, along with her baby Samuel, aged 24 hours, shortly before they were to leave Lynton in December 1857. So you can't really read the plaques, hey?
That says the something.
It's got...
These 2 are the little babies and the mum.
And that's the mum.
One.
Well, if we had a torch, we'd be able to read that.